Namaste, you're welcome to another class. So let's jump straight into this. Just a reminder that with any breath work, just listen to your own body, your intuition, and go as far or not far as you feel is needed and is right for you. And I'll give any extra precautions as we go through. So we're going to start with a little bit of breath work and then get into some poses where we hold. And this class will be around half an hour or so. So perfect if you're on the go, we've got to squeeze it into a busy schedule. So just come to start in a comfortable position seated. So with the legs crossed, or you can sit onto the knees. Use cushions, anything that feels right to you. And then however feels comfortable to you. And then either come to rest the hands into the lap, maybe rest the hands onto the knees. Close down the eyes with a nice straight spine. And once we've gone through the breath work, I'm going to try and not give too much instruction today and just let the silence, just let the natural self emanate through the practice. Okay, so I'll give instructions and then we'll have a bit more silence today, but don't worry, the recording is still happening, it's not frozen or anything. I'll just go quiet sometimes so we can enjoy the silence, we can enjoy the peace. With the eyes closed, just start to tune into your breath. Notice how you're breathing at the beginning of this class. Notice any sensations in your mind, in your body, any thoughts, any feelings. Notice how they're there or not there at the beginning. Notice any sounds that may be around you. It's not often that we get to be in perfect silent conditions on the outside because maybe there's children, maybe there's cars, neighbors, dogs. It's not about finding silence on the outside, it's about finding silence on the inside. So let go of any notion or idea that it needs to be silent on the outside, because quite often it won't be, and that's okay. But look what's inside. Notice the mind. And then just for the next few minutes, perhaps set yourself an intention and then see if you can just allow the mind to be there as it is. Allow the breath to be there as it is. Don't change anything. Don't do anything. Just watch. Let's get into this first breath work to help us with our concentration. So we're going to do big inhales through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, and we're going to do it in a continuous flow, like this as an example. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. The inhale, the tongue touches the roof of the mouth. So take a big inhale and exhale. Let's do a few together. Inhale and exhale through the nose. And then when you're ready, and then through the nose with the inhale, exhale through the mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale 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 mouth. Keep going at your own pace. Maybe smile a little bit. And then we're going to hold the breath at the top of the inhale in 3, 2, 1. Hold the inhale. Exhale through the mouth. And either stay keeping the exhale out and keep the breath retention here unless you're pregnant or you have any pressure with the blood pressure, and then continue normal breathing. Otherwise, just see if you can keep the breath out. Keep the breath out. you're ready, inhaling. Hold the breath for a second. Exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale through the nose, nice and deeply. Good. Let's do that again, second round. So we're going to inhale through the nose, the tongue goes to the roof of the mouth, and exhale, you open the mouth, let the tongue relax. Exhaling fully. When you're ready, nice deep inhale. Exhale mouth. Inhale nose. 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 Exhale mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Continue your own pace. And then in 3, 2, 1, come into the inhale and hold. Exhale fully. Through the mouth, and again, keeping with the retention, unless you're not able to, then go back to slow, long, deep breaths. Otherwise, keep the breath out, keep the breath out. When you're ready, inhale deeply. Hold the breath at the top of the inhale. Exhale, mouth. Go back to inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Good. This time we're going to do the same type of breath, but this time is inhale and exhale both through the mouth. So it looks like this. So you're going to suck in the air a bit. It's normal actually before you start. Sometimes the lips can go dry in this. It's quite normal. If you get dizzy, a little bit dizzy at first, that's also going to be quite normal. But if you start to get dizzy, that's not good. You need to either back off or stop. Maybe you want to go ahead and change across the legs. Maybe you're completely comfortable how you are now, right now. And then closing down the eyes. Taking an exhale fully. And then inhale, suck the breath through the mouth. Exhale, mouth. Suck the breath in. Exhale. All mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Couple more. In 3, 2, 1. Hold your next inhale. And then again, exhale through the mouth, holding if you can. Once the breath is out, otherwise come straight back to the breath. Be empty, empty, empty. Inhale deeply through the mouth. Hold the breath. Exhale, release. Good. Inhale, exhale through the nose. One more round of breath, a different breath. Box breath this time. So just counting with me, all through the nose. Now to your next exhale. slowly you're going to inhale through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Retain the breath. And then exhale slowly. If you can, keep the breath out for the count of 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale with control. 3, 2, 1. Keep the breath out. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold the breath out if you can. Last time, inhaling. Hold. Exhaling. Hold. Let the breath go. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold the breath. Exhale mouth. Good. Observe for a second how you feel. Notice the body, notice the mind, notice the breath. Notice the stillness behind any thoughts or even silence. Good. Place one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your chest. Take a couple of breaths, just noticing the movement of the body with the breath. The hands placed to the body. Breathing in through the nose or the mouth. Good. And then go ahead, uncross the legs, or remove any blocks, any cushions, make any noises. Good. Come to lay down onto your back. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Coming to lay on the back. Taking corpse pose, Shavasana, legs wide, arms wide, chin slightly tucked in. Palms facing up. And then take a full body stretch, take the arms overhead, take the legs together, take a full stretch. Hug the knees into the chest, give yourself a hug, rock from side to side. And then roll over to one side and make your way back up to seated. And just made you go down, then you're coming back up. Sitting nice again onto the sitting bones, taking the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. So this is a prop-free class in terms of my demonstration today, but you're of course always welcome to use props. You could be hugging cushions, you could use blocks here, but this is prop-free today for those of us, or those of you that maybe don't have any props. Bringing the hands maybe onto the shins, onto the ankles, onto the feet and being upright, and that's where you are today. Maybe you can soften. Coming down into a fold, letting the back round, bringing the chin to the chest, letting the head drop down. And again, I'm going to go silent, but just let the soles of the feet touch. You could, if your legs are heavy, your hips are really tight, you could put some blocks or books underneath the thighs. Arms can go into the middle, they can come out wide. Drop the chin to the chest and just see if you can just let yourself go for a few minutes. Let the body sink into the shape. Keep your focus and your attention on your breath. The mind will come back in, wondering if I'm still there. If you're doing it right, maybe your to-do list, an argument, the weather, Let it be there, but just be simply aware. In time, you'll work with your breath to allow the body to open up more. And that's today, or that could be another day. And give yourself permission to let go into the pose, to feel the pose. When you're ready, slowly making your way back up, very, very slowly. You can use the hands just to bring the knees up. Ooh, creaky noises today. Take the soles of the feet onto the mat with the hands behind you, fingers pointing away, and then just take the knees to one side and then the other. Massage the glutes, release the lower back. Good. Slowly come back to center and then come over onto your stomach. And then just release down for the moment, take your head to one side, make a pillow with your hands. Take the soles of the feet together. And then taking the legs a little bit apart, or the feet a little bit apart, coming up in Sphinx pose, so with the elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms pointing straight ahead, spreading the fingers, so not spraying the elbows wide, not trying to pull the elbows in towards each other, but directly underneath the shoulders. Relax the back. You may need to put more padding under your knees if they're particularly sensitive, like mine. I'm a sensitive soul. Bring the chin down to the chest. Some pistachio nuts and that. So you can release any tension in the bum, in the glutes. Let the stomach be relaxed. Option is to stay here in the more yin pose, but for those of you who've been practicing longer or got the back flexibility without this being your ego and forcing yourself into it, if it feels right and feels comfortable, you could extend up onto the hands with the elbows straight into seal pose. But don't force it. If you're in seal, coming back down to Sphinx, and then from Sphinx, make the hand a pillow again, bring the big toes together, the heels go wide, take the head down onto the hands as the pillow to the opposite direction. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, push yourself gently up, and then take child's pose with the knees wide. Big toes are touching, sitting bones coming down towards the heels. You could put a cushion underneath here if you were lifted. The hips are lifted. Otherwise, the sitting bones go back towards the heels. Extend the arms, bring the head down to the floor or to a pillow. Slowly roll yourself up to your knees and then come back to sit onto the sitting bones. And then we're going to go into a gentle twist here. Extend the left leg out in front of you straight, and then the right foot, place it to the outside of the left knee. And then the left inner elbow, we're going to hug that right knee. Take the right hand to the lower back, relax the feet, and then just gently twist over to the right hand side, hugging this knee in but staying relaxed. Drawing the belly button in at first to help you to get the twist, and then just relax, looking over the right shoulder. I always say relax in inverted commas. But taking the twist as much as feels comfortable for you. Comfortable should be definitely an inverted commas word. Not making this a big twist, making this a comfortable twist. Working to help several meridian lines, the energy lines throughout the body, also the spine, the digestive organs, to relax the mind. Good. Slowly turning the body to face the front, bringing the arm and shoulder back around, and then taking the right foot and extend it next to the left leg, and then shake out the legs. Bringing this left foot in, right leg is straight, taking the left foot to the outside of the right knee. Right inner elbow hugs the left knee, drawing the belly button into the spine. The left hand comes to the lower back, either to the fingertips or to the palm. Relax the right foot. And then sitting up nice and straight, just gently guide yourself over towards that left shoulder, your gaze. Close down the eyes and settle into the pose. Find your edge of comfort. Slowly taking the head back to the front, bringing the body back to the front, shoulder and arm, and releasing the leg, straighten out the leg, shaking the legs out, making your way onto your back into the relaxation position, legs wide, arms wide, palms facing up, chin slightly tucked into the chest. Taking a full body stretch, take the legs together, the arms overhead. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. Take the knees then towards the armpits. You're separating the knees away from each other and squeeze them up towards the armpits. Keep the lower back grounded. From there, take happy baby. So maybe the arms are going to come through the middle, maybe taking hold of the shins, the ankles, or the outside of the feet. Keep the lower back grounded, the gaze to the sky, and then stay in stillness or rock from side to side. And then slowly release the pose. Take the soles of the feet together onto the floor with the knees wide. Again, if you are using props, they could go underneath the thighs. It's not essential. Bring one hand to the stomach, one hand to the chest. Good. Bringing both knees together. Help them up if you need to. Take a full body stretch. And then we're going to do a short guided meditation. So either stay in corpse pose, relaxation. You can add more layers, make yourself more comfortable. Any position that feels right to relax. Or you can join me seated. Completely preference, just for a short guided meditation. So any position that feels comfortable, laying or seated. I'll just give you a moment in case you wanted to add socks or a blanket. So if you're laying down on the floor, palms to the side of the body, with them facing up. If you're seated, cross-legged or onto your knees on the cushions, palms onto the knees or into the lap. Sitting with a nice straight spine and then closing down the eyes. If you're laying down, tuck the chin just ever so slightly in towards the chest. And then deepen the breath so you can be really aware and noticing the breath. Just for this next moment, we continue this theme of just letting go into the pose of relaxation or the pose of meditation, the pose of being here. Just for a moment, notice this observing of the breath. How you notice and observe your body is here. How there are currently thoughts or no thoughts. And then, just for a minute, leave all of this for nothing. Just be here. No names, no labels. No easy, no difficult. No, I can or I can't. And see what's here. Noises on the outside may come and go, barking, neighbours, cars, children, something to disturb you. But there is a place inside you that is undisturbed, that cannot be disturbed. Even with mind attacks, even when the mind is racing in the middle of the night, or constantly at you throughout the day. Even this is observed from this place of stillness, untouched silence. Here you are. Here you really are. Who you really are is untouched. Is not coming or going, is not busy or full of mind. All of this will come and go, but this stillness inside remains. Don't even try to perceive it. You are it. When you leave the class and you go throughout the rest of your day, the week, your mind may perceive that you have left this space. But whether you're looking at a tree, you notice the sound of a bird singing, colours of a rainbow, the smile of a child. Here you are. The stillness, the peace within you. I'm going to let this practice, this class close today naturally. So if you're lying down, continue to lie down. If you're seated, continue to stay. Or you can close with me. By bringing the hands to heart center into a prayer pose in front of the chest. Take the thumbs, place them onto the third eye at the center of the forehead. And then take the thumbs to the mouth and back to the heart. Or you're staying exactly where you were. Continue the practice. In any way, until we practice together again. From my heart to your beautiful heart. Hari Om Shri Guruvyo Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Namaste.